It's not the size of the horse in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the horse that matters. Smart Little Lena had plenty of fight in his heart with style on the ground to match. The stallion's breeder, Haynes Chatham, had been starting colts for Shorty Freeman, who owned Lena at the time, and he knew how smart those colts were. At the same time, Chatham admired Royal Santana, a late AQHA Hall of Famer, for his low, smooth movement in the cutting pen. Royal Santana was the most stylish, attractive cutting horse at the time, Chatham says. I got the idea that if I could find a full sister to Royal Santana and breed her to Lena, and if those genes stacked up anywhere like the sire and the dam, I might get a Triple Crown caliber horse. And that's exactly the way it played out. With help from the AQHA Records Department, Chatham found Smart Peppy in Canada, the full sister to Royal Santana that he had been seeking, and bought her over the telephone. Smart Little Lena was foaled June 1979. From the first week of watching the horse in the pasture, Chatham knew he had something special in his barn. He was the smartest colt, and I had started a lot of colts, Chatham says. The first time he saw a cow, I wanted it to be with me on his back. He stared a hole in that cow. Chatham tracked the cow on Smart Little Lena for a few turns, then went into the house and told his wife Antoinette that the colt was going to need careful training. Then Chatham took Smart Little Lena to trainer Bill Freeman, Shorty's son. Bill Freeman also thought the horse had promise and bought a half interest in him while preparing the stallion to duel in the dirt at the National Cutting Horse Association Futurity. Their faith was rewarded when Smart Little Lena's low-flowing, snaky cutting style won the 1982 NCHA Futurity. Smart Little Lena followed that win with first-place finishes in the NCHA Super Stakes and Derby for cutting's first Triple Crown winner. If that was all Smart Little Lena had done, he would have been in the history books. But after earning more than $500,000 in just 8 shows, Smart Little Lena was retired to the breeding shed, where he would rewrite those history books. As a sire, Smart Little Lena was outstanding, with money-earning foals in every performance discipline. In AQHA competition, his offspring earned 9,700 points and 22 world championships, along with more than $200,000. In National Reining Horse Association competition, his foals earned more than $600,000. In the National Reined Cow Horse Association, they earned nearly $1 million. But Smart Little Lena's foals were primarily destined for the cutting pen and NCHA, where they earned $35 million. I didn't know my breeding choices would work out as phenomenally as they did, Chatham says. He quickly became a leading sire in the industry. Most of the top horses in the cutting industry today are out of Smart Little Lena's daughters and granddaughters. As a maternal grandsire, Smart Little Lena really set the cutting world on its ear. His grandget earned 15,000 points in AQHA competition and more than $500,000 at the AQHA World Championship show. In NRHA competition, they earned nearly $2 million. In NRCHA competition, they earned $2.5 million. And in NCHA, they earned $50 million. Smart Little Lena was inducted into the NCHA Hall of Fame in 2008. He was euthanized in 2010, and his ashes were placed in his trophy case. But that wasn't the end for Smart Little Lena. At the 2014 NCHA Futurity, 23 of the 25 open finalists, including the winner, carried the fighting blood of Smart Little Lena with them into the pen for their own duels in the dirt. The tiny stallion's fighting legacy lives on.